Hey folks, Dave Lentz with reasonandbalance.com. The legal system increases the wealth and income gap between rich and poor. When weaponized by the government, the legal system helps to support authoritarians. We're talking about raw, naked power here to defend or enforce one's legal rights. It boils down to how much justice can an individual afford. I'm a lawyer. I've practiced for over 45 years. Here are the rates Virginia pays court-appointed attorneys who represent poor people. Generally, it's $330 to $680 for simple misdemeanors, and anywhere it's like $1,692 for non-capital, very serious felonies where it's more than 20 years in the slammer. Less than that for less serious felonies. That's for the whole case, from initial consultation, further factual investigation, pretrial motions for trial, and for sentencing. The provisions for additional compensation that you see are only very rarely granted. Note, the lawyer has to pay his rent, secretaries, investigators, paralegals, etc. out of the fees he gets. Now compare, here are the typical legal rates charged in Virginia for legal work done for corporations and wealthier individuals. Note that they go from $245 per hour to $650 per hour. Note that that's for an hour, not for the case. One can easily see how legal bills can quickly get into the tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. The bottom line is that the typical person who lives paycheck to paycheck cannot afford top-line legal services, except in personal injury contingent fee cases, and that's a whole nother story. One can only imagine how financially ruinous it would be for the government to charge a person with a factually complex, serious crime unless they qualified for court-appointed help. They very probably could not afford a lawyer and or will have to file bankruptcy. I'm generalizing, but the major point is that even if the law is neutral and or even if the law is in the poor person's favor, if he or she is up against a rich person or a corporation, they might not get a fair result simply because they can't afford good legal services. The result is that the justice system often unintentionally favors the rich, and given the government's vast resources, it favors the government as well. In short, Americans make a serious mistake if they think that the legal system will protect them from dictators or oligarchs. All of this makes autocracy and oligarchy even more outrageous because they allow legal bullying. There is no true justice. The mere threat of a lawsuit will intimidate many into submission. For more on the widening wealth gap between rich and poor and how to start fixing it, read my fast-paced spy romance novel, Rouse Solution. Thanks.